What is up, you lovely, submissive, and breedable creatures out there? I love you all, and we're welcoming you back to another episode of this podcast. I am your host, Dickie. I have my co-host, Evan, right over there. He has a shirt on this time, and I'm super proud of him. It only took him 45 minutes to do so.
Save the ocean!
It only took 45 minutes for him to put on a shirt. And then we have our favorite guest, Stev. Stev is back again. We do love him. He's here.
I'm also pretty sure this is like the third episode you started by calling our audience submissive and breedable.
That's because they're all continually submissive and breedable.
You guys continue to be submissive and breedable, so either get your act together or Dickie's gonna keep saying that.
How do you mean get their act together? They're continuing to be submissive and breedable for me, so I get to submit to me while I breed them.
We need at least 3 dominant viewers.
Dude, we don't even have 3 fucking dominant hosts. So I don't know what you're on about.
Most real.
We got a lot of subby boys in here.
I'm
like,
definitely
holy shit,
not
God.
submissive in the slightest. What are you even talking about?
What are you talking
All right,
about?
well, I'll just go text your
Genuinely-
girlfriend again and see what she says, because I feel like she'll agree with me.
Live fact check.
No, excuse me. First of all, not submissive. Secondly, definitely not breedable. I hate children.
That doesn't mean that you are capable of being bred.
Yeah.
Okay, well, listen, all right. I could be breedable.
No. You heard it here, folks. Evan is asexual. He does not know how to have sex. He cannot physically have sex because he's not a breedable creature. That is what I've learned from this conversation.
Evan has 0 genitals. He's like a Ken doll.
Yeah. This is very, very true. I hate genitals. I hate people with genitals. Yep, this is true.
We all have genitals. Do you hate all of us? You have genitals. Do you hate yourself? Are you self-hating?
No, he doesn't. We just established
Evan,
that. He's like a Ken doll.
Evan, you are a beautiful human being, and you should love yourself.
You can't prove that about me. There's literally nothing that you can say that could prove that about me.
Actually, I've accidentally whacked you in the balls before, so I'm pretty sure you have genitals.
Did you like what you felt?
I mean, I didn't really feel much. Like, it was kind of
so next topic.
But like...
Can we?
No, I could talk about Evan's balls for days. Honest to God,
no.
like they're some salty nougats of love.
Oh God!
Speaking of salty nougats of love, we're gonna jump right to the hypothetical right now.
Okay.
Boys, right now, I need you to tell me.
Okay.
What 5 cartoon characters would you smash? Like, without question, like, not even think about it. 5 cartoon character women that you would smash in a heartbeat.
Aang.
Go.
The Avatar.
You'd fuck
Aang?
You'd
Yes.
fuck a 12-year-old.
No, he's 112, first of all. But secondly, I'm talking about when he's older in Legend of Korra. I would also go with Korra.
Yeah, Korra's 18 by the end, right?
Why would you fuck Aang? That's my question, though.
Jenny the robot. You guys remember my teenage? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm with you on 2 of these. I'm with you on Korra and Jenny. Absolutely.
I'm still lost on the Aang one.
Why are you lost on the Aang one? Come on, guys.
I want you to explain why is it Aang?
Honestly, let's be real. Like, almost the entire cast of Legend of Korra, absolutely fuckable.
That is actually very true.
Yeah.
That is very true. This is true. Even
like, there's something for everybody.
The first Avatar? Oh my gosh, dude. Holy shit. That dude.
Yeah.
I'm not even into guys, but like, yeah. But no, I need 2 more, right? There was I always had a crush on what's the name of the girl from the Foster Home for Imaginary Kids?
Oh, Frankie.
Yeah, I had already.
Another good answer.
That's a good answer. Yep.
Yeah.
And wow, God, I need one more. You know what? Ben's cousin from Ben 10 when I was a kid. I liked her a lot.
I'm assuming you mean like the later one.
No, when I was a kid, I had a crush on her.
Okay,
although we're talking about fucking, that does not bode well. Listen, all right, when she's older, I would, yeah.
When Gwen's older, 100%. Gwen could fucking get it when she's older. Because what's his name, Max or whatever it is, the black hair kid? That dude is laying the pipe to her. Let me tell you,
Kevin?
they are fucking Kevin. That's it. I knew it was
Kevin
some
11.
white dude's name.
Ben 10, Kevin 11, come on.
It was some generic white dude's name. Anyways, Kevin is banging the fuck out of Gwen.
Yeah, another good answer would be the one girl, the one that is in charge of the Ninja Turtles. Well, I am so bad with names. I'm so sorry. What is her name?
What is her name?
I had it until you asked that question.
I'm so sorry. Was it like Stacy or something? I'm probably really off by
No.
that. This is definitely not Stacy. I'm
Oh
sure.
God! Why did you ask it? I could have told you.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking
I'm so
blanking.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Someone in the comments will tell us for sure.
I have to look this up. No, fuck
It's
you.
not-
I have to
it's-
look
it's-
this up.
No,
Oh,
but she's another good option though, for sure.
yeah. Dude, the classic one, like in the yellow jumpsuit.
Yeah.
She can get it. She can get it. Absolutely.
God, what is her name though?
I'm blanking.
I'm definitely liking
April.
for sure.
April O'Neil.
April. How could I not
Yeah.
forget a month?
Yes.
April O'Neil can absolutely get it.
Steve, what are yours?
Okay. To clarify, is this just cartoons or is this
Yes.
like?
No anime. No
Okay,
Chinese cartoons
okay.
here.
I mean, that's what I wanted to make sure because I thought it was just cartoons and I wanted to keep it to that.
Yes.
April
Just so you're
O'Neil,
aware-
absolutely a correct answer.
Just
Cora.
say- okay. I was gonna say, this the Zone 10 Teen Titans thing. It's gonna be the thumbnail for this episode. But please.
I mean, let's
I
be
thought you were
real.
gonna do, like, th-
Let's be real. Raven and Starfire could get it.
Ooh, those are really good answers.
Evan, I
actually.
Yeah.
fully expect you to have the title of this to be actually just to legitimately be cartoon characters we would bang. Like that just needs to be the title.
Yeah.
Or not even bang, maybe just smash. Like something like that.
Yeah.
It needs to be something. I feel like that's a good attention.
that is a good title.
What was I even saying? April, Korra. I'm also gonna say Asami from Legend of Korra because she's also really hot in a very
That is
No,
different
true.
way.
Tommy could get it.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah,
You know she's a freaking bed.
yeah. I'm gonna say Raven over Starfire, and then I'll try and pick a different fifth thing, so it's not, 4 are from 2 series.
Yeah. I mean, but they're all good choices though. Like they're all really good choices.
They are right. The last one, mild cheat. I am gonna say May from Pokemon though. I feel like we can still count that, even though it's technically an anime. It's like May or Misty.
I will
Take
give
your
you.
pick.
I will let you take one anime character. That is fine.
What,
Because
really?
you-
Pokemon. That
no,
doesn't
no,
really-
no.
Because
You've
Steve's
definitely
a
watched a lot of
coward.
our. No. You've watched more than
Steve
just
is a-
anime.
Steve-
Steve.
because Steve
You
is a
can select
coward.
a character that's not from anime. Go ahead. Think of another one.
Okay, fine. I just watched a lot of Pokemon as a kid. I don't.
How come whenever I give you a
excuse, Steve, we
hypothetical,
all
you
did.
can never fucking answer these questions? Ever.
Fine.
You got
Like,
this.
I would've
I believe
said-
in
the
you.
only
See,
way
I
I would've
would
accepted
have
would be, like,
had it
someone
until
from
you
Sonic.
until like you made me. I would have just had one. I'm trying to like go way out of the box.
I chose
Oh.
Frankie from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Just
That's
anyone.
not out of the box. There's a lot of that.
Vicky
There's a
from
lot of that.
freaking Fairly Odd Parents.
No, I was gonna say Vicky, a little bit, but
Okay, how
How
about
hurt you that
What,
you chose
Gwen?
Vicky?
from Total Drama Island, the goth girl in Total
That's-
Drama Island.
Ooh, speaking
Steven,
of goth
Steven,
girls,
it bothers me that you're grabbing like a lot of my because you guys have pretty much named a lot of my characters. There's a few that you
Yeah.
haven't named. I will tell you, but you
Okay,
grabbed
but
a
I'm-
lot. You've grabbed a
Okay,
lot.
Dexter's mom. There you go.
ooh,
Yo,
She got the
Dexter's
dump.
mom's
Hands
thick. She's a
down.
fucking dump truck.
down, bro. Holy crap.
Absolutely,
she's
like
got a
capital
dump
D
truck.
ass man.
Another
do you
really
remember-
good one
do you-
would be the girl from Danny Phantom. What was his friend's name?
Sam.
Sam, yeah.
Sam. Yep,
Sam.
yep.
Or his
Sam.
sister. His sister also.
His sister could
Oh,
also get it.
Yeah.
No,
are all
it's
really good
actually no.
choices.
They really are. I'm pretty proud of you guys. I was ready to be disappointed, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty proud of you. Evan, the fact that you said Gwen when she was little in Ben 10 makes me a little worried, but that's besides the point. Other than that,
No,
she's
no,
just
no,
pretty
no, no.
cool.
I thought it was crushes. That's what my mind went to first. Not.
No,
not
no,
this,
no.
He
I
explicitly
No, I know what you
said-
said, but my
specifically
mind
said,
was still thinking
who would you
crushes
slam?
because I'm a PG person. All right, just.
When has this podcast ever been PG? Why
I'm a
would you
PG
ever think
person.
that- Nah.
I am a
You're
PG
about-
person.
But the only PG person here is probably Steve. I'm like rated triple X. You're at least rated R.
Wow.
How am I PG? What?
Yeah, how is Steve
Because you're
PG?
because he's the one that has to wrangle me in whenever I go too far off the rails.
That's true.
Steve
But
has literally
that's
said
just
the
me.
following line: "Have you ever wanted to fuck your mom?"
Look, Freud asked that question famously, and I was just quoting my main man,
Sure.
Sure.
my
I absolutely
boy
believe you.
Siggy Freud.
Do you remember do you remember, speaking of, because we said Dexter's Laboratory, do you remember the monkey, like the superpowered monkey person?
Hell yeah.
And, like,
Dude,
who was
yes.
that-
His
who was that
girlfriend.
lady? Yes. Yes.
No,
I don't know
okay,
what
I'm
her name
changing my
was,
fifth
but, like-
answer. My fifth answer, absolutely Miss Bellum from Powerpuff Girls.
Yo, Miss Bellum. I
Yo.
was surprised no one said Miss
Hands
Bellum. I'm
down.
not gonna lie.
Miss
I really
Bellum's
thought
a
one of you
really
guys
great
was
choice,
gonna say
It took
actually.
me a minute to remember, but she absolutely hands down. Baddest bitch. Let's go.
I'm surprised. Yeah, so I guess for me, it definitely goes. You guys nailed a bunch of them, but for me, I'll without naming too many, because I would have said Frankie, but I'll avoid Frankie because y'all already agreed on Frankie. But definitely Lindsay from Total Drama Island, because we love a blonde. We love a blonde with some cannon titties. Definitely Raven, because like Raven like awakened my you like some goth emo girls.
Yeah.
Yo,
Who
speaking
doesn't?
of moms, fucking Francine from American Dad, because like no one said Lois. I was surprised none of you said Lois, but fucking Francine can fucking get it from American Dad. I'm trying to think who else. Maybe I will just submit and go with Frankie, because Frankie was
I
like
can
that
hand you
girl
one.
that you love.
I can hand you one I just thought of and wish I had said.
Who?
The Hex Girls from Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost.
Yes.
Ooh,
yes.
the Hex Girls were
That's
pretty cute.
that's the real goth awakening.
Yes.
When you watched that and you went, I like something. You're like 6 and you don't understand it yet, but you're like, I like something.
I'm discovering
You're like,
parts of
why-
myself that I didn't know existed or were not
Why
supposed
do
to
I
do
like
things.
this? Fucking Wonder Woman, fucking from
yeah.
Justice League.
Just as like, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that version of Wonder Woman was hot as fuck. Is that 4? That is
Just
4.
about any version of Catwoman.
I don't
true.
know. The Batman's one was weird. Like the Batman.
The
like
Batman,
before the
yeah.
Batman.
Okay.
That was
okay.
That whole show was weird. I think about
That
it
was
every
a
once in a
weird
while. I'm
show.
like, nobody ever talks about it, and I remembered kind of liking it as a kid, but like,
Do you remember
every time I
like
look back
they
at
just the redesigns were fucking weird? Like the Joker.
yeah, the Joker had
like,
dreads and was like,
Yeah.
It was a weird show.
It was a very
that was
weird
when-
show for sure.
That was when they were trying to like make things a little more. Cause they saw the success of Static Shock, and I think they were trying to make it like grittier things.
yeah.
Like between like
Static
Teen Titans and
Shock
that, they're
also
like, we'll
kicked
go
ass.
with that. So I think that's why. But yeah, I did not like the Batman, but I remember watching so many episodes of it because it was on Kids WB right before like Yu-Gi-Oh. So I was like, I guess I'll watch this. Sure, why not? But
Oh wait, yeah, I'm looking at the Catwoman right now.
She
She's
was
got
weird.
like fucking giant ears. What the fuck?
she was like a furry, and I'm like, Oh, I'm sorry. So my last answer was Jean Grey. Whether it is X-Men Evolution Jean
Why did
Grey
I not think
or
of
it
Jean
is
Grey?
original
Yeah,
X-Men
that's fair.
animated
That's good.
show Jean Grey, either or can fucking get it. Let me tell you.
I had the hugest crush on Jean Grey, dude. I don't know.
Which one? The like the
not the
yellow
really-
and green one?
No,
Or
no,
are
no,
we
not,
talking
not,
about
not the
emo X-Men Evolution one?
yeah X-Men Evolution one. Like I just love Jean Grey so freaking much, dude. Like I guess I like I was in tune with Logan, just Wolverine for anyone that doesn't know. I mean at this point you probably do know, but like I just loved her, and I felt like I couldn't have her, and just made me sad.
Yeah, Harley Quinn.
Yeah, well, that was actually I was just literally
yeah.
about to say Harley Quinn.
Hell yeah.
If I
But,
'cause I
like-
don't know if I had enough, but if my fifth one would probably be Harley Quinn then, if not, or if I were to replace someone, Harley Quinn would be
Like,
on there because again we love a blonde
Every
crazy.
design has gone towards that. I don't know if Margot Robbie actually started it or if the comic started it and then she took that newer look, but classic Harley
comic
Quinn
started it.
is hot. Like she's still.
Are we talking
like,
about
it's
like
kinda
clown girl
crazy,
Harley
but, like-
Quinn, or are we talking about like blonde?
Well, the answer is
Harley
yes
Quinn.
to all of them
Well, because Harley Quinn was originally
That
made
is fair.
for the cartoon
for the
and
animated
like,
series.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then they made her all blondie blonde when like the whole concept of I think it was mostly around Suicide Squad time, like original
Yeah.
Suicide Squad time was like when they made her more of like the
It was the
blonde.
Margot Robbie.
Mm.
look,
Yeah. Well, I mean that's why Margot Robbie got cast to be like her because that's what it wasn't the Margot Robbie look, it was the Harley Quinn look that Margot Robbie just happened to.
But that's just
Pretty
what
much.
people call it. They just call it like the new.
That
Yeah,
I mean, but
'cause
even like
people
Arkham
are dumb.
Asylum, like before even like those movies came out, or even were being thought of, like that was her look.
No, she looked classic in Arkham.
She
Wait,
had
no.
in
Arkham City, yeah, no, you're right.
She
Yeah,
didn't
she was
have
blonde.
she didn't have the color hair, but she was blonde. A lot
Yeah.
of it was like a lot of Harley Quinn things are just like she still has that
She
like
had the pigtails.
steampunk
Yeah,
kind
you're
of
right.
like that steampunk look to it, like goth steampunk, but she was blonde, and that's when like
Yeah.
I think it was later on. It was way later on in like the comic series, like in the mid 2010s, that they started like making Harley Quinn more like blonde with the color hair and everything to like more spunk. But like no,
Yeah.
she was always pretty emo like that.
What does she look like in the like new Harley Quinn cartoon?
I think she looks like
Like the HBO one.
the Margot
Oh,
Robbie look.
yeah, she has the
She
Margot
looks like
Robbie
the Margot
look.
Robbie one. Yeah, she's the Margot
Interesting.
Robbie thing.
So that's what she
Wow.
looks like in the comics, like full time now.
Oh yeah, like if you read the Harley Quinn comics, that's what she like physically always looks like.
Interesting. Wow.
Why are dudes attracted to fucking crazy? Like why is that our thing? Why are we like, you know what, this girl is batshit. I fucking am all about it.
I mean, do you want me to actually psychoanalyze that, or
I mean, if you want
I've
to,
thought about
go
this
for
a
it, but,
fair
like,
amount?
You've
I
thought
always
about
think
it
about
still a
this.
fair amount? Oh God.
Well,
How
Well,
much
because like
freedom
you
have?
don't say don't stick your dick in crazy unless clearly
is-
a lot of people
okay,
have stuck
you know
their dick
what?
in crazy.
That is true. That is a saying that a lot of people have said, and honestly, I've said it myself. So yes, you have a fair point there.
And yet we've all done it before.
We have all probably done it too.
Evan and I, we've had extensive conversations about not sticking in crazy, and then we have proceeded to stick it in crazy.
This is true.
I would rather stick it in crazy than have sex with a virgin. Virgins scare me a little bit, and by a little bit I mean a lot of bit.
Why?
Because my experience with virgins is that either they're going to be really chill, or it's like a 50-50. It's like you're flipping the coin. It's either they're really chill or they get really attached really quickly after you have sex. And I'm like, ma'am, I need less. Oh,
You know what,
you
that's
can't
fair.
be texting me every single day. You can't be all over this. Like, if we are in like a relationship, sure, but also don't smother. That's like that's like rule number one for any relationships. You can't smother someone. But like
Yeah.
as soon as I've had sex with like a virgin before, oh, she smothered me to death, and I'm like, ma'am, I need space. Holy shit. And like, but I have other friends that have experiences like having sex with someone who's a virgin, and then they're completely fine. Although I'm always curious, like if when guys lose their virginity, do they get also like physically attached? Is there like a girl code that says like try to avoid virgins as well that are dudes? Because like I wonder if they also get as attached, or if guys are just like, thank fucking Christ I lost my virginity. Because I've always thought like that's kind of how it is.
There are those girls who definitely like hunt and like want to take dudes' virginities.
I do have a friend
There
who
definitely
is
some
very
people
proud
like
that she
that,
takes
for
she loves
She's like,
hunting
oh, I
virgins
love
down.
doing that, right? And I'm like, wouldn't it just like suck most of the time?
It
I
seems like something
think it's
that's just weird.
I mean, yeah, it is.
I think
weird,
it's just like being
but-
able to write it down in their book of like I took this many people's virginities. Like it's
But, like,
it's a
why would
story.
you be
I'm sure it's
proud
not
of
great
that,
sex.
It's like, look, Evan, it's like opening a
I've been
pack
enough dudes
of
that are
magic
proud of, like-
cards. You know, she gets 10 V cards, and one of those is going to be really mad. It's going to be a rare, and he's going to have a giant dick or something. I don't know. I just wanted to make an analogy between card collecting and V card collecting. That was
Look,
the
taking
only,
taking
was the
someone's
only
virginity
line of thought there.
Taking someone's virginity is like playing a Sonic game. You're gonna go through a lot of real bad shit, but eventually you're gonna find one gem and be like, "This is fucking it. This is the dick I want to keep riding." Just like a Sonic game, you're gonna go
Yeah.
through a lot of really bad games, and eventually you'll find one that is just like fucking perfection. I've yet to find it, but I know one day I'll find. One day there will be that game that is just orgasmically good, and I'll be
One
like,
day
Sonic, I
you'll
fucking
find
love
the
you again.
dick that you too want to ride, is what you're saying.
What?
Yes. I will
Okay.
find the Sonic furry blue dick that I've always wanted to ride.
I lost the analogy a
can't-
long time ago.
I lost the analogy too, but I'm just going to give Evan the satisfaction.
Look,
But
Because-
you were the one that said it, so I was just repeating it. What do you mean?
I didn't say I want to fuck Sonic. I said I'm going to find a game
No,
that
I
I'm going to
wasn't
love
even.
of
I
Sonic's.
wasn't implying that you wanted to. But is there something that you're not telling us now?
Look, I'm just saying Sally Eggcorn could probably get it. I watched like a whole like hour and 20-minute documentary on like one
about
of the
the dude
authors
who
that
made
used to
the
do.
Sally the Acorn real
Yeah,
life sex doll. Yeah, that shit's
No,
fucked.
no, not that. I
Did
was
you
talking
not know
about Ken
that?
Penders, the guy who. No, I was talking about like one of the artists for and writers for the Sonic the Hedgehog comic book that like made everything weird, like having the characters have sex and shit like that. Granted,
that's
like
weird.
he,
But
it almost felt like
no,
watching
there was
a
a
Christery
dude.
thing.
There's a Justin Wong video about this. If you know who Justin Wong is, none of this would surprise you. About a dude who made a Sally Acorn sex doll, but it's made of like some of it is like real bones and like teeth.
Bones from fucking what? From what?
Yeah, I'm like
Nobody's totally sure.
She's supposed to be like a fucking. She's supposed to be like a fucking.
The story's wild. I'm gonna send you to a link to it to watch later because it's.
I don't want to watch it.
It's
I'm not
fun,
gonna watch
dude.
this.
No, you're gonna watch it. Shut up.
Why
You
do
know
you
will.
find the weirdest
literally
things, dude?
No, it's
Literally
Justin
not.
Wong.
Why are you
I
on the
feel like-
internet?
I feel like Steve, you have a little too much time on your hands sometimes. I feel like when you say
Definitely
certain words,
No,
way
no.
too much free time.
Well, look, okay.
like
Wong
it's one thing to be like,
is
look,
one of
man,
those
I know the whole
channels-
entire history of like the Gorillaz band, like the whole entire storyline of that, and it's another thing to be like, yo, I know how big Tootie's penis is, and no, fucking no, that's weird. Steve, you have too much time on your hands.
No.
How's
I'm
your-
not the one who like looked it up. I just saw the video one day.
I'm not the one that looked it up, but I definitely watched the hour and 20-minute documentary on it. I'm
It's
trying
only
to talk
12
about
minutes. Look, I did, however, watch the entire Chris Chan
not clicking on
documentary.
that.
So what
I'm
does
not
that say
surprised
about
you
me?
watched the whole entire Christian thing because
I'm
I feel
definitely
like
not
you're-
surprised.
Yeah, of all the people here, I'm not like of the three of us. I'm not surprised you're the one that like, I say a lot
There
of
was a
stupid
point
things,
where I thought,
but you're the one that
surely,
I feel
like,
just dives in.
I mean, the best part of it was like it was episode 40 or something, and I was like, surely we're almost caught up, right? And I looked, and it said 2017. I was like, oh god, oh, there's so much more to go.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna even attempt to watch that.
You
That's
have
like
to,
trying,
dude. It's
that's like trying
so
to jump
good.
into One Piece. Every single time some One Piece fans like, yo, just jump into it. I'm like, fuck, you know, it's like 700 episodes. That's the fucking
Yeah,
absolute.
but if you jump in now, then you can catch up to that 700 episodes before there's 1,000. You know what I mean?
That is true. There's
I will never-
the 1,000th
The
episode
longer
comes
you
out
wait,
November
the more
20th.
daunting it is.
There is
Episode
never
1000
going
is
to be a
November
moment
20th,
of
just
my-
saying.
There's
my
never
God.
going to be a moment in my life where I say, boy, I should watch all of One Piece.
I
Someone
honestly
saying that
feel
to
like your
me,
life would be better if you watched
I
all
don't
1,000
even think it
episodes.
would remotely change. In
okay.
fact, I think I would be wasting a lot of my life.
No. I guarantee your life would be better because hear me out. Like I
I would rather
definitely-
watch all of Gintama.
I
I don't even care if Gintama gets bad. I would rather watch all of Gintama than watch One Piece.
I still think One Piece is infinitely better. Like the thing is, right? A lot of people are dissuaded from watching One Piece because of how long it is. But I get it. It is long. However, I do believe that it has such a huge cult following for a reason. It's just because it's that fucking good, right? So I don't know. I just think if people
Sonic
gave it
has a
chance-
cult following, and we've established that that's not that good.
I feel like cult followings don't necessarily mean it's good because I like Dragon Ball Z.
Okay,
Dragon Ball in general has a giant cult following, but I'm not
Okay.
going to say Dragon Ball Z
See,
is
like,
amazing.
Okay.
I
the other thing
enjoy
is
Dragon Ball
everybody
Z.
who likes
but
to
it's not a
talk
good
about
show.
One Piece. Like all they do is talk about how good One Piece is. Like at least fans of other things can acknowledge that shit has flaws, and like I feel like One Piece is a cult.
But okay,
Like
here's the
JoJo's
thing, though.
fans can still go, man, that part
all
sucks though. But like,
no, but here's the thing: we all admit that yes, it's long and it takes a while to get into it because obviously like the first like maybe 50 or 60 episodes are like nothing. But after that point, it just
Why-
starts being this grand adventure that is bigger
I'm not
than
gonna
quite
waste
literally.
50
Hear me out
episodes.
though,
Fucking
but
episodes.
it is still quite literally bigger than anything you have ever experienced in your life. I can guarantee you that much. Literally bigger than anything.
That
It's
is
just so good.
completely
Why-
false.
look,
It's not. There is literally nothing on this planet that can compare in scope to One Piece. Nothing. Except the planet itself.
I could think of like 4 things off the
All
top
right,
of my
name
head.
it. Name it.
A, sports. because they've been going for longer. It's you telling me just a run back on this one.
I
People
meant
they're like
fiction.
just watch all of One Piece.
Fiction. I
I'm
should
like
have just said fiction.
fiction. Harry Potter.
Yeah. Nope.
Harry
Not
Potter.
as big as One
Harry
Piece.
Potter and Star. Bullshit.
Not as big as
That
One Piece.
is bullshit.
Absolutely.
Harry Potter
I'm not
and
kidding.
Star Wars.
I'm not kidding.
Because a normie will be able to talk about Harry Potter for like a hot second, even if they haven't watched all the movies. There's not a single normie that can talk about One Piece and know anything about it unless they actually care about it.
That is
bullshit. Okay.
I got
okay.
no, 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 I got
You live in an insular anime world.
I
that
quite
is
literally-
You're taking this from the scope that, like, Norby's talking about. I'm talking about in terms of like how big the universe of One Piece is, like the story, right? Like,
no,
like,
they're not really gonna go with Harry Potter without a fucking doubt. It's much
like
bigger.
Lord of the
Because
Rings.
no. Because
every
they're going
single
to-
character in One Piece has a backstory. Every single character in Harry Potter, some of them actually just get fucking ignored or whatever. But all
they
the
can fucking
characters in One
explain
Piece,
like the history of. They can explain the whole fucking history of all like everything in Harry Potter. They're like fucking Merlin's out here doing shit, and you're like,
well, J.K.
yeah, so
Rowling keeps writing more shit for the series.
she has not written anything for the series in like over a decade. I don't know what you're talking about. She just built
Has
a
she not?
gigantic world. No,
Her
it's
tweets
like
count; they're canon, okay?
Also, like like the actual book series for Game of Thrones.
Yep. I would go
There's
Game of
so
Thrones
many
is
other
bigger.
books that are just
Again,
lore and side
I would
stories.
say that the world of One Piece is still bigger.
Star
No,
Trek.
Absolutely not.
You wouldn't
Star
know because you haven't given it a
Wars.
chance.
Star Wars. Star Wars is much bigger.
No.
Star Trek is
Bro,
much bigger.
There's no way you can not say Star Wars is not much
Yeah,
bigger.
Star Wars
It is
because
huge.
it's massive.
It is
There's
massive.
there's actually more. There's more books, movies, TV shows, and everything written about
And
Star
comics.
Wars.
No,
than there are-
I understand
than One
that
Piece.
there is a lot going on in the Star Wars universe. I still think One Piece is bigger.
Bro, you're so tainted.
There's
You
like
might as well
only
just fucking-
there's like
not.
only
So tainted.
I am
the singular
not. No,
One
not.
Piece series though. Like all
Lord
of the
of the
other
Rings,
we
things
don't
have a
need any of these
million
other things.
offshoots.
Yeah, all
and
these other
lore
series, the
books
offshoots or
and-
whatever. One Piece is just the story, bro. And
I could-
Oda just writes everything on his own. It's amazing. It's incredible.
We could say the Marvel or DC universes since they're all interconnected with each other.
Yeah, both
But
of
again,
those.
okay, actually, if you said Marvel or DC, you probably I would have just been
Yeah.
alright, you win. But you didn't. And my point is,
He
all right,
just
I literally
did.
just- I
my
literally
point
just
still
did.
stands
Literally
because
just
they have
did.
several writers. Oda writes everything on his own.
See, the thing is, you could have like if you said anime, I would have been like, okay, I'm gonna start accepting what you say, but like it's not.
You said
pretty
like
much
period,
everything.
and that
Okay,
You said
you know
period
what?
with
you
a
know
T.
What? You know what? You know I hate you guys. All right. Hate you.
Like you fuck, dude. Like
Evan,
Pokemon,
it's okay
I-
to be in a cult. Just say that
I
you're
am
in a cult,
not
and
in
that
a
will be
cult.
the end of it.
No.
The first step to noticing if your friend is in a cult is they deny that it's a cult. So
Steve, would you say Pokemon is bigger than One Piece? Because I think I would argue it is bigger because there's a whole entire encyclopedia of created monsters in a sense that
yeah,
have
probably.
their own kind of personalities and
because you
designs and
have
who
to
they
also
are.
take every single
I'm just.
Pokemon and
I'm
then
just in a
like
cult.
multiply it by how many gens they've been in because
Yep.
each gen technically has like a little bit of a different piece of information. Even if it's
Yep.
similar, like the Pokédex entry is a little bit different.
A Flareon from Gen 1 is very different from a Flareon from Gen 7.
Yeah.
I hate you guys.
Mario
You're
is
like,
just kidding, Mario.
you're the
Because
one who
I was
started this.
right.
You were like, it's this. No, you're still. We literally just.
Oh
We
my
continually
gosh.
just proved you were wrong.
I hate
Final,
being
Final-
wrong.
maybe even Final Fantasy.
No, definitely not.
Yeah,
Final
Final
Fantasy isn't
Fantasy.
connected
Def-
though.
def-
I'm
yeah,
gonna
definitely
say
not
no to
Final
Final Fantasy.
Definitely
it's
not
big,
Final Fantasy.
but it's not
Would we say-
connected. So,
Would we say Nier Automata?
as someone who knows about all of that, no.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
Um,
no.
Because Nier is
they-
pretty
like,
freaking big and confusing.
do
Fate?
you want me to? Before I
No,
start,
just you could just say no. So would
No.
we say Fate?
Fate is a good
Yes.
one. Fate might be bigger.
Okay.
Fate might be bigger.
No, Evan, you started this. You made an objective statement.
You have to be real and say that Fate might be bigger.
I'm thinking about it.
With
Being
the
an
number
avid
of
Fate
sides,
fan
Gundam.
myself right
Fuck
now.
off, Gundam. Period. That's the end of the conversation.
Okay, you know
Gundam
what? All right,
wins by 10 million miles.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? I give up. I give up. I give up. There you go. There you go.
That's all I really wanted to hear. You can't make an objective statement like that and expect me just to sit there hands down and be like, yeah, you're probably right. Like,
One Piece is still the greatest piece of fiction in history. You should watch it.
No.
No, absolutely not. I sat through Naruto. I did the Naruto thing, and I've rewatched it and reread it, and I reread the manga multiple times. No, I definitely chose correctly, but I can also admit that Naruto was not the greatest thing in the world. Just like One Piece fans just accept it's not that good. It's just that you're so One Piece fans just need to understand that they're so invested in it at this point that it's not even that it may or may not be good. They're just blinded because they're like, it has to be good, or else I've wasted like
it's some
1,000 episodes worth of my life. That's how Naruto was for me. I'm like, once we got to the Great Ninja War, I'm like, this is not good anymore. But I've sunk so much of my life into this shit. I gotta keep going. I may not be enjoying it, and I may not think it's that good, but fuck it, I've sunk so much. Same thing with Dragon Ball Z. Like, by the Buu Saga, I'm like, I don't think I'm having very much fun anymore, but fuck it, I've spent hundreds of episodes. I need to continue on and assume this is a masterpiece. It wasn't. It's
that's
fine.
the nice
I
thing.
can accept it. You just gotta accept it. You gotta accept that sometimes...
One Piece literally is a masterpiece, though, and the thing is, you don't know that because you haven't watched it, and I can't argue with you because you haven't taken the time to watch it, but I promise you that if you literally watched it, you'd be like, you know what, Evan, you were right.
Evan, pay me $1 per episode, and I will watch all 1,000 episodes of One Piece.
Steve?
Evan, you are in the top. You are in like the top 1,000 creators on Twitch. I don't want to hear act like
okay, not definitely. Whoa. First of all, not the top 1,000, top 5,000. Secondly, how dare you? All right, listen. All right, we are sad, lonely, terrified, and broke. Okay, like we are not
none of those.
I don't know.
I don't
know what you're talking about, sir. We don't need to talk about this. No. I am.
You are in a committed relationship. You make good money. I know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I clearly saw what you made.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
You make good money.
I bought your sad, lonely, terrified, and broke shirt, and they sent me like a woman size, and it doesn't fit me. I just want you to know that. I'm still angry about that. It's still sitting in my closet,
so he doesn't actually care. He's never going to wear it.
You should wear it, actually.
Well, like,
just make a tank. Just make a tank out of it.
Even though it had been like the right size, because of the cut, like it just cinched onto my body. Yeah, oh my god. Speaking of, there's a while. I'll still say I like Huel. I haven't had it in a long while, but I like it. I did it for a long time. But like when you first get it, you get a shirt.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Huel?
I don't think I've ever heard of this before.
It's one of those like food supplement things. It's like bags of a powder that you just shake with water. You mix it with water, and you drink that instead of lunch.
So it's just whey protein? It's just a protein shake?
No, it's not protein. Like it's a meal supplement. You do that instead of eating lunch.
Oh, okay. Breakfast. I know what you're talking about. It's like it's probably like 400 calories.
It's like Soylent, but a different. Yeah.
That sounds gross. It's like.
Steve, maybe this is why you're having like you have to have diarrhea every other day.
I haven't had it in a while. I just said
you would probably be
way healthier if I did actually have it every day, though. But they sent me a T-shirt. Going through diarrhea right now. Anyway, they sent me a T-shirt, and I was cleaning out my closet and I found it again. I was like, oh hell yeah, I forgot I had this shirt. And like I had ordered an XL because he was like, they run a little small, you might want to buy a size bigger. I was like, okay, I'll get an XL. And it came, and the other day I just tried it on again, and it is a thin person's XL. It is like I don't know if you know what I'm talking, like one of those.
Oh, it's one of those
bodybuilder style.
It's one of those. It's one of those things where it's like it's long, but it's not like thick.
Yeah, like the moment I slid it on, it's meant for somebody who's like ripped. Because the moment I slipped it on, it just like vacuum sealed itself to my body.
Yeah, of course it is. It's like a supplement thing. They're not going to send supplement things into like not very. I'm trying to like put this in the most PC ways possible.
You can say fat people. It's fine.
It's not for fat people. It's like how Abercrombie and Fitch. It's like how Abercrombie and Fitch. Do you remember the CEO was like, "Yeah, this is not for losers." Like the rules, like it was in there in some other wordage. It was like, this clothing's not for uncool people. That's why it's the sizes that it is, like all that stuff. And I was like,
Oh my god.
it's so savage. Like we know it's true, but like savage to this day. Still,
Dude,
I will never
ouch,
forget
yeah.
that. I remember when they said that and I was like, damn. As I was wearing one, I'm like, oh, well, I guess I made the cut. Because I was gonna say, like, my acne has been killing me since I started like running a lot more lately. Because like normally I used to do like 3 days a week. I do 5K, no big deal. And now I'm trying to do like 5 days a week at 5K. And like my acne, like you can see, like there's a little pimple on my face right now, and it's been driving me nuts. Like I'll just get acne. Like I
think you
got
look
more
fine.
like.
That was a compliment. That you're supposed to accept those. Like, if I say that you look fine, you're supposed to say, "Hey, thank you," but like, you're not.
Hey everyone,
What?
welcome to this episode of Attempts Were Made. I am your host, Dickie.
Wait, why are we starting
I
over?
have, I
Why
have,
are we
I have
starting
my,
over?
I have
What
my
happened?
two guests. I have two guests here, Evanit0 and Steve. Steve might be getting promoted very soon, so I might finally have a
Hey.
second host. I know you all have been asking for this for a
Because I
very long time.
complimented
Is it
you.
Second
episode 30
host.
already?
Because I
If we are on episode
complimented
30,
you.
it's just me. I know it's
literally
it's insane to me
complimented
that we've made it through 10 episodes right now, everyone, by myself carrying this along. It's really been quite impressive. But we got a great episode for you guys chalked up today. We're going to talk about some really fun stuff.
He's a beautiful man. I'm sure
And
that
like
everyone would agree with
I
me.
just every single day I wake up and I say, thank
Hello?
God I get to make these for you guys.
What's going on?
And it's
What's
just,
going
it's
on?
just
I'm
a
so
lot.
confused right now.
Steve, how are you today?
I just said that you look fine.
Okay, here's a question that my friend asked me. And I guess this counts as like almost a
All right,
second
never mind. It's just me as the
hypothetical.
host again. I'm not dealing with the people anymore.
So okay, here's a question. Referring to McNuggets, McDonald's nuggets, how many nugs do you think you could eat in one sitting, like the maximum amount?
I
What is
personally
the
think,
most you think you could put in your body?
I think the
It
average
was
person could
16.
eat 27.
No, it was 6. For me, it was the average person maybe, but for me, I went out to my friend in Baltimore, and his dumbass fucking orders a pizza and sends it to Glen Burnie, which is like it's outside of Baltimore itself proper. It's in the greater Baltimore area, and like it takes us until 10 at night, and he gets a call, and like the pizza person's like, "Yeah, what's your guys' address?" And my friend's like, "Oh, it's like such and such," and then the guy's like, "I'm in Glen Burnie, I'm not in Baltimore." And I'm like, "Oh my fucking God, you gotta be kidding me." So I have to take my stupid ass friend to McDonald's because I'm like, well, we need food now because it's like 11:30 now and I'm starving. And his dumb ass buys us like we do the McNuggets challenge and we bought 100 nuggets. And I remember as soon as we got those nuggets, I said, "I'm not gonna eat this many." He's like, "Of course you are." I'm like, "I'm really not." So like we bought like 5 boxes of 20. And I think I had one of the boxes and I got to 16 and I was like, I want to vomit. This is too much grease. I feel disgusting. So 16 is my limit. If it was Burger King or like Popeyes nuggets, I probably could get to 20. But like McNuggets are very gross to me. I've never liked McNuggets and I do not know why. They're like, the outside just feels weird to me. So I will say 16 feels sick, probably 10 and I'd be like, okay. But
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think
that
I'd
makes sense.
cap at 20. My issue is that if I
you get diarrhea afterwards? Yeah, probably.
well,
Everyone
yes,
would.
but if I have like one specific flavor too much over like a short amount of time, it makes me feel sick. And so like I was eating nuggets before this, that's why he asked me the question, and like I was trying to finish the last one, the 10th one, and I was like, I gave half of it to my dog because I was like, I cannot taste this anymore. I am done with
Oh,
this
I feel like your
flavor.
mouth would just get like, I feel like your mouth would just get like covered. Oh, this is the same reason I don't like drinking regular Red Bull or like most like Monsters and stuff like
Red
that.
Bull
Because like,
kicks ass.
once you have like one of those, my mouth just gets like coated with like a weird gel or something. It just might, I just don't like how it is. And that's the same way with like McNuggets. Like my mouth just feels like, Evan, how many McNuggets can you have?
Am I back in podcast?
Okay, no,
For this one
Well,
question.
but no, I was just asking you a question. I listen. If you odds, I think 27. genuinely, because like I can get through like a 10-piece, and then like I can sort of kind of get through another 10-piece, and then the third 10-piece, that's what I'm like, I don't think I can finish this. So I think 27. I think 27 for sure.
It's funny that you brought this up specifically because today I learned that Evan doesn't know how to cook. Evan just orders out all of his food constantly because like we were waiting for him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm waiting on my food that you ordered." And I'm like,
I did. It
just
actually
make
gets
something,
there
and he
7
just
p.m.
stares at me. He's like, "The fuck are you talking about?" I'm like,
Can you
"The
make
fuck
like
you
a
mean?"
PB&J at least?
Yeah,
I
like,
actually
what?
have no, but I actually genuinely have eaten food. Like I've ordered food for the past 4 years, and have not cooked at all. And
Did you
that's
say
funny.
you can't make a PB&J?
Yeah. No, here's the thing though, because like, people always are like, you can't just live off just eating out. And I was like, watch me, bitch.
I would feel disgusting. I would probably die of something.
And just
if
don't order like unhealthy shit all the time. You got to mix it up.
Evan!
You order healthy
A
stuff.
PB&J is 2 pieces of bread, peanut butter, and
Why
jelly.
are
How
why
can
are
you not do
why are
that?
you
How
stuck
is
at
it
the
so
PB&J
hard?
thing? Why
What
are
do
you
you
stuck
do?
at the
Because
PB&J
it's
thing?
one
I
of
think
the
that you're
easiest
focusing on the
things
wrong
to
thing
make.
here, okay? I feel like you should be working
Evan?
on other aspects of this. Okay, why are you
Can
just
you
focused
not
on that
even-
one part?
like, can
Why is
Evan,
everybody
not
just
even-
targeting me for not being able to know how to make a PB&J?
What?
Can you not even like make like fucking a cup of like ramen or something like that? Like fuck, dude.
It's
made a
literally
cup-
put water in it and microwave it.
I
You
made a
can't
cup
do
of
that?
ramen for an ex once, and she complained that I did it wrong.
How the f-
Evan, there is a line in the cup for where
feel
to
so
fill
bad
the
for- I
water
feel
to,
so
and
bad for your
step-by-step
girlfriend.
instructions
What do
on
you
it.
What do you do when you go to your
Evan.
girlfriend's place? Like, what do you guys do for food?
She cooks.
Well, what a great way to transition into this week's sponsor, HelloFresh.
No, I mean sometimes we
Can we get a
How
HelloFresh
are you not
sponsor so
able
that
to
we can
cook?
force Evan to cook?
I just don't know how. I genuinely.
If
do not
anybody
know how.
from HelloFresh
Try.
is watching, please
You
sponsor
went
us
through
so
all
we
of
can make
COVID
Evan
and you
cook.
you went through all of COVID and you never learned how to cook anything.
Yep.
Seriously,
Genuinely never learned.
what the fuck, Evan?
Oh my god.
You're a grown adult, Evan.
I want to make fun of you, but like I'm just genuinely shocked that this is a thing. Like what do you do for
Okay,
breakfast?
I'll
Like,
admit,
what do you
I
do for
order a lot of
meals?
food, but I can make a PB&J. I can cook things. I'm just lazy. Evan, you're saying you don't know how to construct a
Genuinely,
sandwich that is 3
listen.
parts.
What do you mean?
One
three
of
parts?
which is
What do you
just
mean it's
bread.
3 parts? You are now making that up. It is more than 3 parts. Okay, there is a process here. Okay,
There is
is
no
mental
more than 3 parts.
aptitude. Yes, there is. No, it is a lot.
There is
It's
not
literally
mental
process.
aptitude to make a
You
You
PB&J,
literally,
buddy.
okay,
What
you
mental
have
aptitude
to
is
think
that?
about how you want to make it, how much spread you want to put. Do you want a lot of spread? Do you want a little bit of spread today? You want to mix it up and add fucking, I don't know, strawberries on top?
So that's your excuse to order food?
Yes!
You'd rather spend an extra $10, $15
Incorrect.
$20.
just
Incorrect.
figure out how much peanut butter you
Incorrect,
feel
sir.
like putting onto
First
the
of
bread
all,
today?
alright, I pay for
Dude, all you-
Postmates Unlimited. It's about $100 a year, and that way my delivery fees are free. Secondly, okay, all right,
You still have to tip the
Evan,
driver.
I also pay
Do you
for a
know-
pass.
I
They're not
live in Los
free.
Angeles,
not tip the
California. You
driver?
think we tip our drivers in Los Angeles, California?
That's really shitty.
What
dude.
the
That's
fuck,
I'm not even
dude?
joking. That's pretty shitty.
Of all
dude.
places, yes, you need to tip people in LA.
Actually, no. They genuinely always screw up my order, so I don't tip them. That is
The
why.
driver isn't the one who fucks up your order, Evan.
Nope. Actually, they do because they have to. I've done Postmates before. They actually have to like order like on like they go to the place and they tell them what I want or whatever, which is listed on the thing. And sometimes they just like forget to like get stuff, and it's like how you could have just messaged me and be like, yo, they don't have this.
What the fuck?
But you didn't.
No, you order from the restaurant on your phone, and
You
the
do
driver
not-
just
you
grabs
don't-
it.
No,
Tip?
that's not the case. That is not the case all the time.
Where
Do you
the
not tip your waiters either? What?
No, I do. Okay, here's the thing. I do tip waiters. I do not tip drivers that screw up, which is all of my drivers. Unfortunately, there are a few that do like actually get everything.
Why
right.
are
I'm like,
you
well,
using Postmates then?
I literally
Use a
complain
different
Postmates all the time.
service where you order directly from the
I have
restaurant.
already paid the subscription, sir. I'm sorry.
You've been doing this for 4 years. You could have canceled the subscription, Evan.
All right, listen, okay, you're right about that last part, but like I'm too lazy to figure out how to cancel because that's too much work. My point is, my point is, all right, I tip drivers that get it right, and I do tip at restaurants. Okay, I genuinely do tip at restaurants. All right. But like, you know, there are, listen, all right, you're gonna probably think that I'm shitty, but hear me out. I have literally had several Postmates drivers, at least 20, this is not an exaggeration, steal my food directly in front of me. Not a joke.
Stop using Postmates!
On top of that, all right, I have had a driver sit in their car arguing with their boyfriend for whatever reason, and then she got out of the car with my bag of food and chucked it. Quite literally, chucked it. So yeah, obviously
Stop
she did not get it.
Postmates then. Use a different service.
I've had
at the
several.
very least, Evan.
You're right. I should look into different services or whatever. But like, yeah, these are the stories that I have with Postmates, which is why I don't tip the drivers usually. But yeah.
I've never been more upset on an episode of this podcast.
Why are you upset at me when the drivers are literally
Because you
tossing my
can't learn
food?
how to
Dude,
make a PB&J, Evan.
I'm nuts. Listen, sir.
Evan.
Okay. Wow. Well, are we gonna have a cooking special? Is that it?
A can of Chef Boyardee has step-by-step instructions.
Why?
This might be the last episode of the show, everybody. I might murder Evan.
Why? You seem so disappointed. You seem... Dickie, please. What's
Dickie's giving up. Dickie can't talk.
Dickie!
The fun part is, I'm gonna like finish this recording. I'm gonna go out there, and my parents are gonna be like, "Why are you screaming?" And I'm gonna tell them what I was talking about, and they're gonna go, "What the fuck? He can't make a PB&J? The man doesn't know how to make a grilled cheese?" Evan, as sad as it is that these sites need to exist, there are websites that will teach you step by step how to make some scrambled eggs. They'll tell you how to make a grilled cheese, buddy.
I will learn how to do that, okay? Then that is not today. Dickie,
maybe the reason you're broke is because you won't buy your own food and make it.
Dickie, you can come back now, Dickie. Actually, no, I did genuinely spend less money last year on food than the average person would on groceries. So I'm actually proud of that fact. But like, Dickie, please, you can come back. Dickie, please. Dickie.
You also understand that the average person typically, like, that includes people buying food for their whole family, and groceries also includes things to, like, clean their house and shit. That's not a valid excuse.
Dickie, you can come back. Hi. Are you done?
So I brought that up as like a joke thing.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever been so...
Yeah. Yeah, you seem very disappointed.
I don't know if I'm angry or sad or just like I don't know how to actually comprehend how I feel right now. I legitimately just don't know how to do it because like you made me sad because you couldn't cook. And then you made me angry by other random things. And then you made me more angry that you don't tip your driver. And then you made me sad again because you were complaining about Postmates. And angry again because you won't just leave Postmates for like Grubhub or something like that instead. And you just complained about all these issues. And then you just kept going back. Have I ever told you the definition of insanity? It's doing the same shit over and over and over again. And expecting a different outcome. And then the same outcome comes out and you're like, why did this just happen?
Listen, I do admit that my issues aren't big. I don't really complain about them too much because they're just first world problems, right? But
like the issue is every single one of them is very easily solvable.
You can't even just go to the kitchen and make yourself like a salami. Like just get some like fucking Swiss and salami, some mayo, and make a sandwich.
You don't even have to spread the mayo. They make squeezable mayo now, dude. And, like, you don't even have to spread... If you make a cold-cut sandwich, it's a piece of lettuce and, a piece of meat.
Attacked.
It's not hard.
I'm being attacked.
We're gonna have to make a special that's a cooking special that's literally, Evan, here's how you make a goddamn sandwich. Here's how you make a ham and cheese sandwich. Step 1, take 2 pieces of bread. Step 2, ham and cheese. It's in the name. Done.
Like, you could have made, like cooking streams for yourself about how awful you were at cooking, and it would have been so entertaining for people to watch.
Okay,
but at least you would have been learning how to cook on the way. Fuck, dude, there's like Nintendo DS games. There's Nintendo DS games that teach you how to cook. Fuck, dude, Ratatouille's all about the concept of anybody can cook. That is the whole entire point of the movie Ratatouille.
There is a rat that is better than you, Evan.
And you're out here not being able to cook.
Why are you
Fuck, dude,
me?
you could just make fucking Kraft mac and cheese. You just buy a fucking box. Me? You have the cheese. You literally boil the pasta. You follow the
literal step-by-step instructions.
You have the cheese powder. You put the butter in there, the milk. You put it all together. You mix it in, and then you're there. You have your Kraft mac and cheese.
You don't even like. There's easier ones. There's ones that are just add water to line, put in microwave, pour in powder. That's it.
Those sound like a lot of extra work. You know, like I'm just saying. You know,
it would save you so much time.
It's 2 steps, Evan.
You would say if you bought 3 boxes of mac and cheese, for example, and you fucked up you fucked up the first 2. So, like, hypothetically, you fuck up the first 2. You still have one more box of mac and cheese, right?
I actually genuinely have made...
you would still get your food faster. Then you would get your food faster than if you ordered it, and you would save money because it only costs like 99 cents for a box.
You would save upwards of like $15.
I actually have genuinely made really good mac and cheese before. With the
I don't
Kraft
fucking
boxes.
believe a single word you're saying.
We can't believe you anymore. You're just trying to save face.
No. But I genuinely have.
Dude, I don't even know if you know how to open a fucking little cup of yogurt. Like, fuck you, like you're literally.
Is that too hard for you, Evan, to open up?
Fuck, dude, probably came and do the fucking Danimals. Holy shit, bud. Like, you're just fucking sitting there, like, trying to open up this fucking...
I promise you I'm a functional adult.
Like, here's a fucking stick of Go-Gurt, and you're like, bud, this is too fucking confusing for me. I can't
I'm gonna go ahead and order some yogurt, because I can't open this Go-Gurt. Like, fuck, Dickie's got me talking in Canadian now. I'm so upset. I'm Canadian now.
What's this? It's hypothetical.
We answered the hypothetical. That was the first thing we did.
I got nothing. I don't. I'm actually, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, I'm actually fucking dumbfounded. You should know by now, I'm pretty, like, quick on the uptick when it comes to being fucking sassy and sarcastic on responses to things. I got fucking nothing. I'm just like,
I genuinely don't know where this episode can go. Like,
I don't know what else to talk about. I'm just so fucking
like, we have to end it here. There's nothing that we could do that could top this fact. The fact that Evan can't make a sandwich.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share this with your friends, and also go to our Patreon where you can have more fun. I'm so sorry.
I don't know if I'm supposed to get you a cookbook or like.
I don't know if he can read it at this point.
Do I need to go to church with you to like help you find Jesus and like see if Jesus can help? Like, at this point, I don't know if it's like an existential thing. I don't know if it's like a mental thing. Do we like need to go to a therapist for this?
And the Lord said unto Evan, "Thou shalt make a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese."
Like, is it one of those things where it's like like the therapist in Rick and Morty, where it's like it's brave to not eat poop, or like I don't know what to. Fuck, dude! Like how would you fucking survive a zombie apocalypse? How would you fucking survive like a hurricane? Like, oh shit, I can't order food for a week. What the fuck would you do?
Honestly, I don't know.
There's like an earthquake?
I don't. We're looting.
But you'd still need to be able to eat food, like make food then. Like you'd have to make the food you loot.
Yeah, there's frozen foods, right? Like you can then just warm up in a microwave.
Are you able to microwave frozen food? Because I don't know, since you can't make a sandwich.
Will there be power for your microwave in
Yeah.
in the Apocalypse 7?
I didn't think that far. I'll be fine. Make sure to like, subscribe. Do you guys want to end the episode here?
I don't even know what to
know
talk about
anymore,
right
man.
now.
I don't know what's happening.
All right, gamers, thank you so much for watching this episode of Attempts Were Made, where I apparently can't even attempt to make anything to eat because I don't know how to cook. Make sure to check out our Patreon. Make sure to check out our Twitter. Thank you for liking the episodes. Thank you for watching the episodes. And I promise you that my fellow co-hosts there will be cured by next week because I will make them both PB and J.
Dude, I don't know if you're gonna be
least-
able to. You might like stick your dick in it by accident. It literally, like, it might be one of those memes.
Directions
where it's, like,
unclear.
Directions
Paste
unclear.
on bread.
But it could be. Well, like, you actually could legitimately not know the directions. Where, like, you don't know what to do. You're like, is this enough? Like, you do the barber thing where, like, you accidentally take off a little too much
They
hair.
even
right?
make
Even
jars
out,
of
but then you
peanut
keep
butter and
fucking it up
jelly
and they're
mixed
fucking bald
together.
eventually. But that's it. Like, Evan would, like, put the spread on. And then, like, he would stare at it and be like, I think there's too much jelly. And then put more peanut butter on, but then it would be too much. And by the time we got the sandwiches, it would legitimately be like a sandwich like this fucking thing with just peanut and jelly. And you're just going to be like, here you fucking go. And we're going to be like, are you, like, the fuck is this? Do you know how to make a cup of water?
And we're done recording.